What's up guys? Today's Saturday, June 18th. My hair is such a mess, but I just literally got back from training. Today was a shoulder day and I did 30 minutes of cardio. I trained shoulders. It's 1, I am tired, I slept in. So I always sleep in on the weekends. I got up around 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then just kind of meandered around. I made a really good breakfast. I made the best breakfast ever. It was so good. I made this like blueberry egg white. I might do that again because it was really good. But so right now I'm doing some post-workout nutrition. So what I'm going to have is, I already ate half of my protein powder, which I'm really not supposed to do that, but whatever. So I can have 37 grams of protein powder a day. So I did half of it this morning, which is like 18 grams. And then I have the rest of it right now. And then it's lunchtime. So I'm gonna do 5 ounces of meat and a cup of vegetables. I think I have food ready. I think I have chicken. I'm gonna do a little salad. So I'm gonna grab a bowl. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, I'm back on my laser hair removal journey. This week, I did my 3rd session of laser hair. I kind of did 3, I had 2 sessions and then prep happened and I took a break from it, and then all my hair kind of like grew back. So you have to do it like once a month consecutively, because if you like miss a month or something, or if you miss a couple months, the hair grows back. So I did that this week. I did like my whole body. I'm a very hair person, so I did that. I forgot to tell you guys that, so I want to make sure you guys know that I'm gonna be hair free, which is so great. Yeah, so we're gonna do some shredded lettuce. I think the lettuce, I'm gonna do like 2 cups of shredded lettuce. I got this chicken that was like pre-done for the week already. And then Skinny Girl raspberry vinaigrette. I'm just gonna have a little bit of this. I love salads in the summer, and like I love like fruity salads. Oh, I don't know if this lettuce is good. I don't know if this lettuce is good. It has this like, it doesn't look like it's very good. I can't eat that. Okay, never mind. That bag of lettuce is not good. So we're gonna open up this bag because it looks gross. Like I hate that, because like the second you open a bag of lettuce, you like have to eat it, otherwise it goes bad. So let's do some of this. I don't know, it's a little sketchy, but it's okay. It's just a little wilted. So I got my lettuce. And then this pull apart chicken. So like I said, I was really busy this week and I didn't have time to meal prep. So I really ran out of food one morning and I literally had nothing. So I ran to the store and I was like, okay, I know I can grab a bag of shredded lettuce. I could grab some chicken, because they have some chicken in the deli. Because I was thinking I was gonna grab tuna packets, or I was gonna grab like, sometimes they have shrimp, cocktail shrimp. So I was gonna grab that because that's like already cooked. I was either gonna do, if I could find chicken, which I did, or I was gonna get a tuna packet or shrimp, and the first thing I found was chicken. So, okay. So here we go. We got chicken and a little bit of raspberry vinaigrette sauce. And I kind of am a little bit generous with my sauce in the off season. And then what else I do is post-workout, I need BCAAs and leucine. So I have BCAAs, so I'm doing, this is from Amazon. I just wanted, I don't know what company to work with, so Amazon, just cheap, because I use a ton of this. I use like 15 grams of this a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I have a scoop, so I go through it really fast. So I'm gonna drink some of my gallon, put a little bit of leucine and BCAAs in my water bottle, and then we're gonna have some lunch. Hi guys, what's up? Today's Sunday. I slept until like 9, maybe. It's like 10:49. So I just ate breakfast. I have some BCAAs in my cup. And then we're gonna film a podcast from 11 to noon. And then I have glutes and cardio to go train. And then this afternoon, we're doing meal prep Sunday. So you guys can see what I'm eating this week. 24 weeks out in my off season. So I will show you guys what I'm having for this week. So stay tuned. It's 6:40 in the morning. It is raining here in Lawrence, Kansas today. I just wanted to come on and just do like a couple of clips throughout the week and get some vlogs going again. Today's June 22nd, it's a Wednesday, so it is actually a podcast day. So I usually record my podcast while I'm driving, because that's where I do the best thinking when I'm commuting to work. I live about 45 minutes away from Angel Competition Bikini's headquarters in Lenexa from Lawrence. So I always like to record when I'm driving to work after the gym, because like I do, like after I push through a lift, like I always have really great, I don't know, epiphanies and information to give you guys. So I don't exactly know what I'm talking about this week, but you will find out today, so look out for that. I am literally breaking out. I just popped a zit on my lip. Like, oh gosh, I'm on my cycle week where it's like my body is trying to have a cycle, but I'm not actually having a cycle, which is really annoying to me, because I get like all of the symptoms of like bloat, weight gain, breaking out, cravings, all that kind of stuff during that week without the actual period part happening. So it's just like, this is supposed to be that week, and so like I'm all bloated and like mood swingy and all that kind of fun girl stuff. So that's happening to me this week. I did just get a new workout program, so that is what we are on the way to do. Right now, I'm like 23 weeks out, and we are doing a very aggressive workout program before we start my official prep. Yeah, so it's just like a lot of exercises, a lot of reps, a lot of heavy weight. So we're doing that. I did a refeed yesterday. It was my mom's birthday and slash father's, well, my mom's birthday is today, but yesterday we always do family dinner nights on Tuesday. So we did a combination Father's Day slash Father's Day slash my mom's birthday meal, and I used my refeed, so I had salmon, rice, asparagus kind of meal. It was so good. And then today we're just going back to normal cows and getting pretty much back onto it. Like mentally, like I'm in prep. Like I'm really in prep. And I wanted to briefly touch about drinking. I don't drink anymore. I used to drink a lot. Like if you guys, I'm such a different person. Like if you know me from like high school Sav, and like who I am now is completely different. Even like the beginning of like college Savannah, like I am not the same girl. I used to drink a lot. Like I grew up in a college town, so I got a fake ID when I was 16. Like I started drinking and like smoking weed when I was like 13 and all that kind of stuff. Just really young. It's really young to be doing that. Yeah, so I started going out to like the bars when I was a teenager, going to like all of the things and whatever. So like I did it at a very young age, so I kind of got it out of my system. So by the time I turned 21, I was kind of over drinking and partying. I was still in college at that time, and I was a sophomore, or I think I was a sophomore in college when I was 21. So like I'd already been to the bars, I've done everything, and it was kind of like not a big deal. And then I started bodybuilding as a junior in college, and I kind of quit drinking and stuff like that, slowly but surely. And this year, I just don't have cravings for it. I don't need it. Yesterday we were out to dinner, and I really wanted it. Like I really was like, this is like, I normally don't drink unless it's like a special occasion or a holiday, or we're with other people. Like I would never just like go to the store and buy a bottle of wine or something for myself and drink by myself. Like I think that's a waste. Like same thing with like cheat meals. Unless I need a cheat meal by myself and there's something like I want to experience refeeds and cheat meals with other people. So same thing with like drinking. Like I would like to do it with other people, because it's more fun with other people than just by yourself. So yesterday I was like, okay, this is like a special occasion. This is like a double duo. My parents are gonna be with me. We're gonna be out. Like, it sounds good. It's hot. It was like 100 degrees, and like a nice cold cocktail or like a martini sounds really nice right now. And the waiter got to the table And he's like, okay, you know, what can I get you? And my parents ordered cocktails. I just like was looking at the menu and I was like, okay, I always do. I look and see like, okay, what do I actually want? I was like, okay, there's like this really cute little sweet drink. And then I'm like, okay, what am I actually gonna order fitness wise? I'm like, okay. So sometimes I'll like, okay, I want the fruitiest, sweetest drink on the menu. And then I think about, okay, how many calories is that? And then I'm like, okay, never mind. Or like, okay, I'll just do like a glass of wine or like a glass of red wine or something like that. And then I overthink it. And so he's like, okay, what do you want to drink? And I was like, water. And so I don't know. It's really hard for me to justify because then I go through and I play through my head. I'm like, okay, if we have, you know, 100 calories here for your wine, like you can't really have like the appetizer part, or you know, it's like, I was really excited. I got my new workout program yesterday. I'm like, okay, well, we have to train super, super heavy legs tomorrow. Like, how are we gonna feel for the first day of our new workout program tomorrow? I was like, I'm not gonna feel very good. Anytime I drink, I feel like absolute dog shit. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't think it's worth it. I'd rather just eat. So then I just had water, and yeah. But I don't drink anymore, really. Like, I'm not against it. I don't care if you drink. Like, I'm not drinking. It's just like, I just stopped doing it. I will occasionally have a cocktail or two, but it's just not, it doesn't align with my goals and my priority and like where I want to go into the future. So I stopped drinking, and I think it's really hard for people at the beginning of their journey, and like, it's not common not to drink, I guess, especially in the Midwest, like especially in the Midwest where everyone, that's all that people do is just like drink. But it's not that bad. Like, I don't know, it's just really odd. Once you quit doing something for a long period of time, you don't really miss it. So yeah, I just wanted to give my 2 cents about why I don't really like drink anymore. Because like, I decided that if I want to have a drink, I will do it after I have my pro card. I will get drunk on one sip. Like, it doesn't take much because I have no tolerance. So if I get my pro card, I will have a cocktail, maybe, if I feel like it, depending on how tired I am. And sometimes like post show, I'm so dehydrated that I want water. So maybe even not after that, but maybe we'll see. I don't know. Usually for my birthday, I like to maybe have a cocktail. Christmas or Thanksgiving, those are like the times that I'll have like a drink maybe. Yeah, that is why I've spent 8 minutes talking about drinking. Okay, I'll cut some of this. Hopefully I'll cut some of this out, but we're driving to the gym right now, and I just wanted to give my 2 cents about drinking and why I don't, even in the off season, like I don't drink. I don't know, it's just like not worth it. Not worth it at all. Like, it's, I don't know. Yeah, it's not worth it to me right now. Like, I have a very short window of my life in my 20s/30s to try to become the best athlete that I can, and I don't want to waste a second of it, because like, I'm 26 and I'm like, bikini, you can do bikini until you're like in your 40s or 50s. Like, you can do bikini until you're like 70, but like, I want to be really competitive. And if I know that there's other pros out there that aren't drinking and that are, I don't know, it's just like trying to set myself apart any way I can. So those are just like little things that I try to do. I don't know, what do you guys think? Like, do you drink in your off season? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I actually just got the groceries delivered, and we are gonna do a little meal prep chill. And I actually just literally got off of a podcast, and I was told that I need to talk more about the struggles of reverse dieting, because it's something that I've been dealing with. So this episode is going to be about the struggles of Okay, I have all my groceries. So we're gonna chat about the reverse diet, and we're gonna do meal prep Sunday. So that's what this video is gonna be about. If you're new here, don't forget to like and make sure you guys subscribe so you do not miss another video. My name is Savannah Sharp. I'm an amateur bikini bodybuilder and I'm on the road to pro. Currently 22 weeks out from nationals. I'm competing at NPC Nationals December 2nd. So I'm technically in an off season, so I'm still reverse dieting. I competed April 9th, so I think I'm 11 weeks post-show, maybe 12 weeks post-show, and this has been the hardest reverse diet that I've ever had to do. My cravings have been out of control. It's just been really hard mentally to stay on track when it feels like I'm not competing for so long. So I kind of want to talk about that, show you guys some tips and tricks that I'm doing to stay on my plan and on my protocols for the reverse diet. It's hard. Like, you get off stage, and in April I was like, you know what, the only thing I wanted was a successful reverse diet. I actually had planned to compete all summer. I was gonna do every national show, so in my brain throughout my prep I knew that I was going to do a national show in May. So right after my show, April, like, I was still gonna be in prep after my show because I was going to compete again in May, but I competed and I didn't do as well as I thought I was going to do, and then we decided, like, that Monday after my show we were going to push my show date back until December. That was really hard mentally because I was staying on plan because I had a show planned. So in my brain I was like, okay, now I'm in the off season. It's kind of like time to have fun, and it's like time to eat again, and like time to be normal, and time to have like more calories. But really, that's not the case right after your show. Like, right after your show, like, you're just so sensitive, and I'm an easy gainer. So it's like, if we increase my calories at all, like, I gain not just a little bit of weight, I gain a ton of weight. I stepped on stage and I was 127 pounds. Right now I'm sitting at like 148 pounds, which I'm very, very happy. It's not as lean as I would have liked to. Like, I didn't want to get over 140 pounds, but that's not realistic for my body. So I feel very happy at this weight. I feel very healthy. I'm still lean. Like, I still have shreds. Like, I just don't have super hard abs, and I do have some body fat on my legs and glutes. So like, my glute measurement is where I saw a lot of my body fat going, which is okay. It's just, I know my feedback was to get leaner. So I didn't exactly hit my ideal stage lean conditioning in April. So it was really hard for me because I wanted to stay on plan and I wanted to have a great reverse diet, but I also was hungry. I was hungry, and the cravings were there, and like, hormonally you're trying to balance, and it's just hard. Like, I don't know how to explain this to you guys, but like, I felt like I deserved the calories, even if it was only like a little bite or like one little protein bar. Like, I had felt like I deserved it, and that's why it's hard for me post show, because it's like, I work so hard. Like, what's the point of working out so hard if I can't enjoy food eventually? And so those are the things that are going through my mind post show. But it's like, I've learned, I've done 7 shows and I've done 7 reverses. They have not been successful. Like, also, I wouldn't consider them super successful. This is probably the most successful one that I've had, but mentally it's been the hardest. It's harder than any prep because now I'm not shredded. Now I don't look stage lean. I'm actively gaining weight every single week, even though it still feels like I am dieting. And now my hunger hormones are just going crazy. Like, my leptin and ghrelin, it's the like things that tell you you're hungry and that you're full. I feel like they're all broken because I suppressed and suppressed and suppressed them for so long. So my body's sending me these signals of like, okay, it was starving and it doesn't know when we're gonna go back on a prep, so it just wants you to eat. So it's just sending you these signals and everything. It's like, eat more, eat more, eat more. You're not full, eat more, and you're hungry, we're hungry, we're hungry. We have these cravings and stuff like that. And so mentally you have to like really just like sit with yourself, and it is so hard. Post show, it is so hard because like the show date's not there, you're gaining weight, but you're working really hard. Like I am working hard in my off season. Like I am lifting heavy weights and everything, and I'm still doing a little bit of cardio. Sometimes it feels like I need extra calories, even though I don't really. So we've really had to be really slow of how we've increased my calories because I gain weight so fast, and that's not what we want to do. We want to just stay within, you know, the maybe 8 to 10 pound range, which we're about 10. Yeah, I'm about 10 pounds away. That way I'm about 10 to, I wanted to say about 10 pounds, so I can be, technically I could do a 12-week prep if I wanted to, but if I need to, I'm probably gonna do like a 16, 17-week prep just to bring it in further for nationals so I can get ready early. So that transition it's been really hard, and that's why I haven't been recording YouTube videos, because I've been just like mentally not feeling like I've been crushing it. Like in prep, you nail your diet, you see the scale go down. Right now, I'm like mentally like fighting with myself, and I'm so hungry and I have higher calories, so it's like I shouldn't complain about being hungry in the off season, but I've just been so hungry. I'm pretty much still dieting, pretty much. Like I'm still staying on my plan, like very, very, very tight right now. I do weekly refeeds, which is great, but they're restricted refeeds, so I can have once a week an 800 additional calorie meal on top of my macros. I'm on a meal plan, so I don't exactly know what my calories are. I'll show you once we start getting into the meal prep part of this video what I'm eating. I'll just tell you guys right now. In the morning, I start off with egg whites, and it's like 330 grams of egg whites, a cup of spinach, and then I have 20 grams of oatmeal, and I think that's it. And then intra-workout, I have 20 grams of carbs. Post-workout, I have 35 grams of carbs. My meal 2 is 5 ounces of meat, a cup of vegetables. Meal 3, 5 ounces of meat, a cup of vegetables. And meal 4, 5 ounces of meat, a cup of vegetables. So I'm really only having carbs around my workout, so I'm still low carb the rest of the time. That's what I'm eating. So we're gonna go and dive into some meal prep stuff. I did get my groceries delivered. I haven't done that in a long time because I do love going to the grocery store, but part of reversing is finding systems that work so you can stay on your diet. So when I go to the grocery store, I have a list, so I try to stick to the list, but in the off season, it's very easy for me just to put some things in my cart that aren't supposed to be in my cart, and I justify it in my head because it's either on sale or I'm only gonna have a bite. If you tell yourself you're only gonna have a bite, you know damn well you're not just having a bite. Girl, you're eating that whole thing, and we know it. So that's why when I'm having trouble sticking to my diet, I will get my groceries delivered. It is more expensive. It costs like a little bit extra to get your groceries delivered, but it is worth it to stay on your plan so nothing sneaks into your cart. You only put things on the list. You can see exactly the price that your groceries are going to be, so you might swap things out, but it's really helped me. And so this is the first week that I'm doing it. I used to do this a lot in 2020, and I'm probably gonna go back to doing it more because gas is expensive now. So it's like the little delivery fee is about the same amount of gas I would have paid. So it's a wash at this point. But what we're having, I told you guys with breakfast, but I'm gonna show you guys some easy meal prep stuff. Shredded lettuce, so volume. I struggle with getting to the point where I feel full. Like when you're reverse dieting, like I feel like I would eat and just never get full. Like I just would never feel like full. And volume, high volume foods help. So like just filling up on vegetables, that usually helps. So like lettuce, like adding a little bit of lettuce to your meals. You can add like, just to add some volume, just like throw shredded lettuce with some like low calorie dressing on the side as like a little side salad, or it's okay to eat extra. There's literally like, it's 10 calories for 1.5 cups. So you can pretty much eat you can eat this whole bag. You can eat this whole bag and you're gonna be okay. So that's what I recommend, is just high volume stuff. So that's some lettuce. And these, okay, so I know you guys have had rice cakes, but I don't know if you've had these type of rice cakes. These are called thin stackers. They're red rice. That's a tongue twister. Red rice. Okay, red rice and quinoa. They're puffed rice cakes. So they come in this, this little nice square container, but they're thin and crispy. So four rice cakes is a serving of 100 calories and 23 grams of carbs. No sugars, 1 fat, and 2 grams of protein. And it's literally just, the ingredients is brown rice and quinoa. So these are really nice because it kind of tastes like a potato chip. And you, instead of just doing 2 regular rice cakes that are like the thick ones, you get to do 4. So it just feels like you're eating a little bit more than if you just need a little snack. So one of these is 25 calories. So if you just need a little extra something, a little crunch, these are my go-to. And what else? Okay, this is, this is Better Oats, I think. Yes, this is the only flavor this is the best flavor. This is the only flavor that you need to get. It's the Better Oats cinnamon roll. They're 100 calories and they come in these little cute containers. I have one open over here. So this one I have opened. So they come in this little cute package and it opens up like this, and they're thin and long, and this is actually a measuring cup for your water. So you like tear it right here and then you fill up that amount of water, and it's always the perfect amount of water, and then you put the water into your cup and you mix it up and you stir it. This is only 100 calories, so this is perfect. It's pre-measured, it's easy, and if you're traveling, I kind of got addicted to these since I've been traveling a ton, of the little pouches, so then I don't have to weigh my oats. They're kind of already measured out for you. So I like to use this in the morning for pre and post workout carbs. So I got some of these. What else do we have in here? Oh, okay, shout out to Holly Larson, because we stayed with her in Denver and she put us on to this. It's called Nutzo. It's Nutzo, N-U-T-T-Z-O. It's powerful and crunchy. It's a 7-seed nut. It's like an almond butter with crunch in it. Okay, I didn't think I liked it at first, but I am addicted to it. So the ingredients are it's like all natural ingredients. The ingredients are cashews, almonds, Brazilian nuts, flaxseed, chia seeds, hazelnuts, pumpkin seeds, Celtic sea salt. That's it. There's no artificial like sweeteners, sugars, nothing, literally nothing. It's 180 calories per tablespoon, so it's like pretty common to about what a regular almond butter or nut butter. 15 grams of fat for 2 tablespoons, 8 grams of carbs, 6 grams of protein, but there's only 1 total sugar, and that's it. So honestly, when my cravings are really bad, a lot of times I think it has to do with sugar that I'm consuming in food, or like artificial sweeteners. Like sometimes if I have too many artificial sweeteners, it makes my cravings get really crazy and out of hand. I'm not sure why, or if that happens with anyone else. So a lot of times, like if I'm really struggling, the more wholesome foods that I can eat, the healthier they taste, and like I absorb more of the nutrients, and I feel like my body's happier with me once I'm eating like healthier food without as many artificial sweets and ingredients. One thing that I do, so this is expensive. This was like $12 for this, and there's 10 servings in here, okay? But hear me out. I am someone who struggles with nut butter. I do not allow myself to get large jars of peanut butter anymore, because your girl, when she gets hungry, we're eating it, we're licking it. We're taking a little spoonful here, when we weigh it out, we're taking an extra lick or 3 licks at a time. This is expensive. This is very wholesome, and it's very like dry. It has a little bit of crunchiness. I don't want to eat this. Like, it's satisfying enough to eat. Like, I don't, because it's expensive, like I want to savor it, if that makes sense. So that way, like, I know like it's in a small jar. I only have enough for like a week, and that's it. Like, that's all I got. So I really love this. And oh, you store it upside down because it's like really oily, because it's literally just, there's no like oil. You have to stir it up because it's like natural. So it does come upside down, but you can stir it up in there. Okay. These are little sweet cravings. These things are lifesavers. When I do my refeeds, I always need some type of dessert. So these are what I found in your frozen aisle. Like Kroger is where I get my groceries. So the Kroger frozen aisle, they're called True Fruit. So cute. True Fruit. It's natural raspberries, frozen, fresh, and then they're dipped in white chocolate, then dark chocolate. So this entire serving is 130 calories, 9 grams of fat, 14 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of protein. So it's literally just raspberries that are dipped in chocolate. These are great little sweet things. So 130 calories for this. It has crunch, it has chocolate, it has a little bit of berries. These are great for like refeed days if you want just like a little dessert that's just something small and it's still very satisfying. These are the one thing that get me through the reverse diet. It is sugar-free Jell-O, okay? I've been trying to cut this out. I've been trying not to eat as much artificial sweeteners, but there's just some things that I cannot cut them out. Sugar-free Jell-O is one of the little things in life that is worth it to me. So they're 10 calories. There's nothing in it. There's 1 gram of protein. These are nice. So if you're hungry and you need a little dessert at the end of the day, sugar-free Jell-O got your back. So I got some sugar-free Jell-O. I like all the flavors of sugar-free, but black cherry is my favorite. And then same thing. I don't normally do like in prep and stuff, I do not do protein bars. These are the only protein bars that you will ever want to have. Once you have this one, you cannot go back. This is the Luna chocolate cupcake protein bar. And let's look at the macros. 190 calories, 6 grams of fat, 29 grams of carbs, and 8 grams of protein. Okay, it is 29 grams of carbs is a lot, but the flavor profile in this tastes like a candy bar, tastes like a chocolate cupcake. So if you're having some real bad cravings, you want a candy bar, get you a Luna bar. It is delicious. Highly recommend. Then good old fashioned Kirkland's chicken. So chicken on repeat. Chicken. I am going to do, I'm gonna probably, I don't know, I don't really want to cook all this chicken because it kind of takes a long time. So last week I boiled it, which boiled chicken isn't the best. I might air fry 2 of these. I'll probably air fry some of these. I don't want to turn the oven on because it's really hot, and then I might pan fry. Otherwise, I'll just throw things in a crock pot. Honestly, being lazy, you find ways to make your food. You find ways. So the crock pot is a great way to eat healthy and be lazy, because you literally take your crock pot, take your chicken, pop your chicken in there, put a little bit of water, a little bit of salt, leave it for like 8 to 10 hours, come back, you got shredded chicken that's juicy and great. But my favorite type of chicken is pan fried chicken. It takes like 20 minutes. I have a good recipe. So I got some chicken. And then I think that's, oh. What else do I get? Okay. I did get a ton of frozen green beans. So I go through cycles of vegetables and cycles of different meats. Right now I'm on a chicken rotation. I eat the same things over and over and over again. So when you guys see my meal prep videos, it's not exciting, but that's like, as a competitor on a meal plan, there's not a lot of exciting food that I can eat. So that's not what you're gonna get on this channel. I'm sorry. But I'm just telling you, like, this is what I eat. I eat the same thing over and over again. Right now I'm doing chicken and I'm gonna do frozen green beans because these are easy to prep and I like green beans and I haven't had them in a long time. I've been using zucchini and shredded lettuce the last couple of weeks because when I travel, I usually just get shredded lettuce and then take chicken with me and have salads. So I'm a little burnt out on some shredded lettuce chicken salads, but I'm gonna do like chicken and some green beans, and I like the flavors of these. So these only take 5 minutes to make, and they're great if you're traveling for ice packs too. What else? Oh yeah. This is off-brand. This is off-brand Sprite. It's 0 sugar lemon lime soda. This is actually for my boyfriend wanted this, but I'm gonna have some of them too. And Zevia. I'll show you these. Zevia. I don't know if you guys have ever had Zevia, but they have some new flavors. They're ginger root beer. I really like this flavor. If you've ever had like Diet A&W, it's not as good. Diet A&W is very good, but this is clear. Like, this isn't dark. I don't think it's dark liquid. It's clear liquid, so it won't stain your teeth. I don't like Diet Coke, and I don't really like drinking Diet A&W root beer all the time because I worry it's gonna stain my teeth, but the Zevia drinks are always clear, so. And it tastes like a root beer, so this is very good. They do have other flavors too. I have black cherry and I have cherry Coke too. Okay, and then for low calorie dressing, the Sweet Baby Ray's just came out with a sugar-free line. So Sweet Baby Ray's original barbecue sauce, no sugar added. This is kind of, I go a little bit crazy on the sauces in the off season. I don't really measure, I just kind of like put as much sauce as I want. It's only 15 calories per 2 tablespoons, 4 grams of carbs, no fat, 1 gram of protein. So this is a really great. And then there's the G-Huge sugar-free barbecue. This is the honey flavored. This is only 10 calories, 2 carbs, 0 protein, 0 fat for 2 tablespoons. So technically the G-Huge is a little bit less calories than this, but that way you have options. I don't know price wise, but you get more sauce than this one. But this is very good. Love this, love this. So that is pretty much everything that I am eating this week. So let's start meal prepping and get things going. So what I do when I meal prep is I like to get everything laid out on the counters, and then what I'm gonna do is I have all of my, you guys, if you look in this cabinet, there's just so much Tupperware. It gives me a little bit of anxiety because I don't really organize my Tupperware because I use it so often, so I just literally throw it in the cabinet and make it work. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get all of my Tupperware out and lay out the exact amount of meals that I need. The vegetables, like the green beans, are super easy to prep, so I'm gonna start microwaving those for 5 minutes at a time. Same thing with like shredded lettuce. I'll put like a cup of those. So I'm gonna get all my vegetables done, and then I'm gonna start working on my protein. So I am eating 5 ounces of meat for 3 of my meals. So 15 ounces per day times 7. 15 times 7 is a large number. So I have to figure out how much meat that I need. And a lot of times I just start to make it and then cut it up and then weigh it out and then see if I need to keep making more until I get done. So we got a lot of meat. We got a lot of meat to make. We got lots of meats. So it's like a pound a day. And yeah, it's about a pound a day. So I have like technically like 7 pounds of meat to make, and we're gonna make that. We're gonna weigh out our carbs if I need to. I guess I will just put my rice cakes in baggies. My oatmeal is already in little pre-made containers, so I don't need to weigh out my oatmeal. And for protein powder, I do vegan protein powder. I don't know if you guys have seen this yet. This is three tubs of protein powder. They're already in. I bought 3 tubs of Live Body vegan protein powder. I got their pumpkin pie flavor, their blueberry cobbler, and their German chocolate cake. I'm not a fan of the German chocolate cake or the pumpkin pie, but the blueberry cobbler is fire. I love blueberry stuff, but I'm not getting more protein powder until I'm out of this. But what I did is I just weighed everything in 37 gram baggies because that's how much protein powder I have every single day. So I just wanted to save myself some time. So these are grab and go ready. I don't know which flavor. There's the chocolate ones are brown, but then the blueberry and the pumpkin pie are the same color, so I don't really know which flavor I'm getting, but it's kind of fun that way. So this is already ready to go, so I don't need to weigh out my protein, which is convenient. And I would suggest, you know, if you want to save some time, weigh out all your protein at one sitting, and then you never have to do it again. So my protein is ready to go. What else? Yeah, I don't need to weigh out my nut butter until I'm having my nut butter. A lot of times I will make my oatmeal and then I will weigh it out as I scoop it onto the oatmeal in the morning. I do make my breakfast fresh, so I make a fresh egg white omelet in the morning, so I don't need to prep that. So all I really have to prep is chicken and then microwave some vegetables. So my meal prep, it's 3:30. Maybe it's gonna take me maybe 2 hours to cook all that chicken, and then I'm done for the week. Sometimes if I'm being super lazy and I don't wanna weigh everything out, I will just prep the protein and have like frozen vegetables, or like have spinach or lettuce and like have vegetables on hand. As long as the protein is cooked, I'll put it in like a big Tupperware container and then individually just weigh it out like the night before, or as I go, so then I don't have to waste all my Tupperware containers and I can just kind of eat as I go. But for me, I do my best on my meal plan once everything is weighed, and all I have to do is just go grab my meals out of the fridge. I don't have to think about it. It's already weighed, it's already measured, there's no effort. I literally just grab it and put it in the microwave, and in 2 minutes, enjoy. So that's what we're gonna start doing. I will check in back with you in a little bit once I start getting meal prepping going, and you guys can follow along. Okay, so chicken is going down. I am putting these on a medium high for 2 minutes. They're big old chicken breasts on each side for 2 minutes. So sear it for 2 minutes, and then 10 to 15 minutes on each side on a medium low. So while that's going down, I have all of my containers. So this is 7 meal 2, meal 3, and meal 4. I did take out 2 meals, so I have one for my refeed and then one for my family dinner night. So this is all the meals that I need to fill up with vegetables and protein. So 5 ounces and a cup of vegetables are going down in all of these containers right now. So while the chicken is cooking on the pan, I'm gonna start doing microwave rounds of green beans. So 5 minutes in there to microwave, and then start weighing out cups of vegetables, and that's it. It's pretty simple. I'm just cooking some chicken. It'll take about 20 to 30 minutes for this round, and then I have another 4 chicken breasts, and that I should be good at that point. I might need some more chicken, but we'll see. So it's super simple, very basic competitor meal prepping of just like a bunch of chicken and some green beans. All right, it is 5:17. I did take a little break in between. I was tired, but we're done. And here is the final product. So this is all my meals. I was short. This happens to me all the time. I'm still 555, so I'm 15 ounces short, but I will make that later this week, so I'm not really worried about that. And I have egg whites, so that's fine. But this is what it looks like. This is what I eat in a week. This is all of my meals, so this is not breakfast, or my post-workout carbs or anything, but this is just, you know, lunch, a snack, and dinner. 3 meals. yeah, so that is everything that I'm eating this week. I am currently, let me get you guys an accurate how many weeks out that I am. I am 22 weeks out and 4 days from NPC Nationals. So that's everything that I am eating this week in the middle of my off season. Thanks for tuning into this video. Not super exciting, but a lot of prep and a lot of the off season isn't super exciting. It's really repetitive. So if you're starting a contest prep, just realize, you know, the meals are repetitive, the workouts are repetitive, you know, everything is just, you know, rinse and repeat. I wake up, I train, I go to work, I do some cardio, I wake up, I train, I go to work, I do cardio. It's Sunday, I go to the grocery store, I meal prep, I eat my meals. You know, it's really simple. We try to complicate it, and if you're watching this and you're trying to find tips and tricks in order to take your physique to the next level, it's really just being so consistent in nailing your protocol and your plan as closely as 100% perfect as you can. Once you get every little detail, you know, right? Instead of looking for the next supplement or like the trick or the, you know, whatever little tip you're thinking you're gonna find out there, it's just, you know, do a little audit, do a little self-audit. Am I going, like, go through your workout plan. Are you timing your rest periods? Are you going to every rep? If it says 5 sets of 8, are you doing 5 sets of 8? Are you doing 4 sets of 7? Are you doing, you know, not enough reps? Could you push one more? Just because your plan says 5 sets of 8, you know, if you have one more in you, do an extra rep, go to 9 reps. If you feel a certain exercise over another, make a swap. Same thing with your diet. Like, are you eating every couple hours? Are you like staying super clean on it? Is there different things that you could, you know, can you eat better? Can you meal prep harder? Are you having artificial sweeteners? Maybe cut those out for a week and see how you feel. Are you stretching? Are you doing your vacuums? Are you doing posing practice? It's really repetitive. So make it so simple that you can't fail. So thank you guys for tuning in to this week's video. I missed you guys so much. I appreciate your support, really. Like, I don't know if I've recorded anything in a long time, but a lot of you guys came up to me at the Mile High, and we're just saying, like, I watch your videos, they help me get through cardio. So those really help me keep creating content, because, you know, I get busy. I am a busy gal. But that's not an excuse. So I want to make sure I keep making you guys some videos. Let me know what you would like to see next in my off season. I think next week I will be 21 weeks out. Here we go, guys. Bye.